Hey guys, this video is about how do we start the manual transmission car. So this car is the rear wheel drive. You will see the drivetrain here. So this one is the rear wheel drive. So I'm gonna jump onto the car. I'm gonna take the shoes off. So the car is parked already. The parking brakes, or how do you call it, handbrakes, are already on. So this is resting in the gear number 1 position. The engine is dead, it's not running. So how do we start it? So before we start it, we need to see the gear first. So when we check the gear, it's in the gear position number 1. So that means it's connected to the engine with gear number 1. So we cannot just start the engine. So if we start the engine, the car will run into the front. It's gonna crash into something in the front. So we have to disconnect the gear first. So before we start, there is 2 ways to do it. So the first one is put your brakes on just for the safety, and also put the handbrakes on, is also for the safety. So the first method is press the clutch. So that means it's disconnected with the engine from gear number 1. So you press the clutch, press the brake for the safety, and then start the engine. 1, 2, you will see the lights on, and then start it. Oh, the engine is running. But remember, do not never release the clutch in this position. If you release the clutch, it will jam. It will gonna crash into something in the front, because it's already engaged in the position to engage, or how do you call it? It's in the position to ready to connect the engine when you release the clutch. So before you release the clutch, you have to put it in neutral first. Okay, if you forget to put it in neutral, it will gonna run into the front and crash into something in the front. Okay, this is method number 1. So the second method to start the manual transmission car. So the car is in park, the engine is dead, it's not running. So the second method is press the clutch, put the gear into neutral. So the gear is in neutral, but engine is not running yet. So you can release the clutch. Okay, it's okay to release the clutch, but it is not okay to release the brake, or it is not okay to release the parking brake. You have to put the brakes or the parking brakes on, because it's in the free position. That means neutral position is free, so the car will gonna move or roll into the front or backward, whatever it wants. Okay, so not to roll, you have to put the brakes or handbrakes on. If your handbrakes are already on, you can release the brake. It's okay to release the brake. Okay, so it's in the neutral position. You can just start the engine like normal car, but remember, just for safety, you will always have to put the brakes on. Okay, and then start it. See, the engine is running, it's in the neutral position. The parking brakes on. See, the parking brakes are already on. So the car is not rolling, but the engine is starting. In this position, you can release the brake. It is okay now. So the car is ready to take off. See you guys in the next video.